So, welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The purpose of this lecture series is very simple. We want you to revise your current affairs, and we also want you to get that revision from the much needed MCQ practice, which would really come in handy for your prelims examination next year. So if you're serious about your prelims examination, you cannot ignore current affairs. Because you see, current affairs forms the most important portion of your prelims examination. In fact, 40 to 50% of the MCQs in prelims examination are directly or indirectly related to current affairs. Therefore, you need to cover current affairs on a daily basis. And if you're serious about prelims, and if you really want to cross current affairs in prelims, you need to get the much needed MCQ practice as well. Therefore, through this lecture series, we'll be covering 4 to 5 MCQs on a daily basis. Now, this might seem like little effort. 4 to 5 MCQs might seem like little effort. But this done on a daily basis would add up, add up, add up, and add up to more than 1200 MCQs by the time you're ready for your next year's prelims examination. So if you do follow this lecture series on a daily basis, you make it a part of your daily routine, you would have covered 1200 MCQs from current affairs alone. For polity, geography, history, we'll have separate MCQ series. This is just solely dedicated to current affairs. 1200 MCQs from current affairs alone are more than sufficient. Ask any serious aspirant of UPSC. Okay, so make this lecture series a part of your daily routine. It should be a daily habit of yours. All right, enough of the introduction. Let's straight away jump into the lecture, starting with question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding Asiatic lions. Gir National Park in Madhya Pradesh is a place where Asiatic lions are found. These lions are slightly larger than their cousins in Africa, African lions. Their IUCN status is critically endangered and they are listed in Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act. Now look, lions are of two types in the world. Okay? One are called African lions. The other are called Asiatic lions. Naturally, African lions are found in Africa and Asiatic lions are found in Asia. Okay? Now, African lions are slightly bigger than Asiatic lions. Remember this part, okay? In fact, most of the African species who have similar species in Asia are larger. So, African elephants are larger than Indian elephants. African lions are larger than Asiatic lions. African lions, elephants, they are larger in size. Okay, so Asiatic lions are not larger, they are smaller than African lions. Okay, these lions are slightly larger than African lions? No. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Okay. Now, Asiatic lions used to be found in Middle East. Okay, which is West Asia technically. They were found in Persia, Iran. They were found in India, especially western part of India, central part of India, eastern part of India, even Bengal. But that was the case in the past. Slowly and gradually, Asiatic lions became extinct from Middle East. They became extinct from Persia. They became nearly extinct from India also. Currently, they are found in just one area of India, and that is Gir National Park, which is not in Madhya Pradesh. It is in Gujarat. So, Gir National Park is the only home of Asiatic lions now. There are total 674 Asiatic lions in the world and all of them are found in Gir National Park. But Gir National Park is not in Madhya Pradesh. Had Gujarat been written over here, the statement would have been correct. Okay, so Gir National Park in Gujarat is a place where Asiatic lions are found. Okay, now the IUCN status of Asiatic lions is not critically endangered, it's endangered. But they are listed in Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act, which is the highest protection given by law to species in India. Okay, so their IUCN status is endangered, not critically endangered. The remaining portion of the statement is correct, but this part is incorrect, so this is also incorrect. None of the statements are correct. Okay, question number 2. Which of the following statements are correct regarding Chishti Silsila or the Chishti Sufi order? This Sufi order was founded by Sufi saint Moinuddin Chishti, who was born in Persia. Sufism emerged between the 7th and 10th century CE as counterweight to increasing worldliness of Orthodox Islam. Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki was Moinuddin Chishti's first disciple who established Chishti Silsila in Delhi. Okay, so you see, Sufism rose between 7th to 10th century CE. This part is absolutely correct. And it rose to oppose the increasing worldliness of Orthodox Islam. Okay, the Orthodox Islam and the Orthodox Islamic clergy became increasingly worldly, and Sufism was a movement to bring in more mysticism, more direct connection with Allah into the picture, right? So it emerged as a counterweight to worldliness of Orthodox Islam. This is absolutely correct. Okay. Now, there were various types of Sufi movements. These were known as silsilas. So the Chishti silsila started in Chisht, which was in Afghanistan bordering Persia. But it wasn't started by, say, Sufi saint Moinuddin Chishti. Moinuddin Chishti was the most popular saint in Indian subcontinent. But the Chishti silsila wasn't started by Moinuddin Chishti. It was started by someone else in 10th century. So this is false. Okay. Now, Saint Moinuddin Chishti's first disciple was Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki, who went to Delhi and established Chishti Silsila in Delhi. He became so famous that the slave dynasty in Delhi erected Qutub Minar, and it was called Qutub Minar after Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki. Okay, it was not after Kutubuddin Aibak, it was after Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki, Qutub Minar in Delhi. Okay, so he was Moinuddin Chishti's first disciple who established Chishti Silsila in Delhi. This is correct. Okay, after Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki, then Baba Farid of Punjab was from Chishti Silsila, then Nizamuddin Aulia was from Chishti Silsila, Moinuddin Nagori was from Chishti Silsila, then Nasiruddin Chirag Dilli was from Chishti Silsila. Many famous, in fact, the most popular Sufi order in India is Chishti Silsila. Okay, so 2 and 3 only. B. Question number 3. Consider the following statements regarding University Grants Commission. It is a statutory organization established in 1953 by UGC Act 1956. Recently, UGC has allowed accelerated degree programs and extended degree programs for postgraduate degree courses in higher educational institutions. Okay. HEIs can offer these options starting with 2025-26 academic session. All right. So, University Grants Commission is a body that regulates higher educational institutions in India. Okay. Now, it was established in 1953, but in 1953 it was a non-statutory body. It was given statutory status in 1956 by UGC Act 1956. So, it is now a statutory organization, but it was established earlier than UGC Act. So, this part is correct. Now, recently UGC has allowed that students in undergrad courses, undergraduate, BA, BTech, okay, BBA. So students of undergrad courses can finish their degree earlier than stipulated time under accelerated degree program. They could study everything 1 year earlier if they are that bright, okay, and they can finish their degree, a 4-year degree in 3 years. Or if they want to spend some more time, if they want to finish their degree slowly, then they can enroll for extended degree program and they can finish their degree later, 1 year later. Okay, so no effect would be on their degrees. So students can choose for ADP and EDPs. Basically, this was done to extend flexibility in your duration of degree completion. Okay, so basically UGC wanted that students should have more flexibility in completing their degrees. So they have started ADPs and EDPs. But they have started this for undergrad courses, not postgraduate courses. This word over here is the problem in this statement. Otherwise, this statement would have been correct. But this is for undergrad courses, BA, BBA, BTech, not MA, MBA, MTech. No, MBA, MTech, MA are postgraduate courses. This is only for undergrad courses. So because of this line, the statement is false. Now, higher educational institutions, colleges and universities can offer these two programs, ADPs and EDPs, from 2025-26 academic session. This part is correct. Okay, 1 and 3 only. All right. Next. So, D. Next question. Consider the following statements regarding fairness in public examination in India. There is no central law in India that specifically caters to the use of unfair means in public examination. Okay. Several states in India like Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, Gujarat have enacted laws that specifically deal with cheating in public examinations. All right. Now look, cheating in public examinations, whether that's NEET PG, NEET UG, IIT examinations, UPSC examinations, SSC and whatnot, cheating, leaking of paper is a big problem. And for that, various states took action. So state governments, different state governments like Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, Gujarat, UP, they came out with laws to prevent cheating in these public examinations, and they brought in stringent punishment and jail term for those involved in cheating or unfair means in public examinations. So before 2024, it was said that state governments have come out with a law, but there is no such law at the central level. So in February 2024, the central government came out with Public Examination Prevention of Unfair Means Act. Okay, it was passed by Parliament in 2024. So now there is a central law. It wasn't before February 2024, but now there is a central law. All right. So this part is false because after February, there is a central law that caters to cheating in central examinations. Okay. But different states have enacted their own laws for their own state level examinations like Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, Gujarat, UP, Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, and now even Odisha is starting to do that. So this part is correct. Okay. Only two. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I hope it has added value to your preparation. But it would add more value if you revise this lecture also. Now, you can revise this lecture from the notes provided by us. In these notes, you will find written detailed solutions to all the questions discussed in this lecture. Okay, so go through those written detailed solutions. It will hardly take more than 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, but these MCQs would remain in your memory for longer periods of time if you do this necessary revision. It won't take more than 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, now these notes are provided on our Telegram channel. The link to our Telegram channel is provided in the comment section below this video. All you have to do is just click on that link. It will take you to our Telegram channel, and from there you can download the notes for not just this lecture, but all the other lectures featuring on our YouTube channel. On that note, I'll be signing off. Thank you so much, everyone.